If you are able to, you should definitely have your own garden going, not only for prepping purposes, but also for your own personal daily use. Nothing like the satisfaction of eating something that you grew yourself. Now I know that there are many more things that you could grow in your garden than what are on this list. And odds are you probably do grow them, and that's fine. What I'm focusing on here are foods that are not too difficult to grow and that are more hearty foods that will fill you up and are easier to store, particularly for those of you in winter climates. So without any further ado, let's get started, and in no particular order. Number one, starting with the most obvious, corn. Corn is very easy to grow and can be used in a wide variety of different ways. And I'm talking about grain corn, not sweet corn. Sweet corn is the stuff that the food industry mixes with everything, and it's not very good for you. However, grain corn is. There is a big difference. Grow grain corn, not sweet corn. Number two, beans. Beans of every variety are very high in protein, vitamins, and nutrients and can literally be eaten right when picked or dried and stored for very long periods of time. Beans are also great for crop rotation since the plant puts nitrogen back into the soil. Number three, potatoes. Potatoes will grow virtually anywhere under a variety of conditions and will help sustain you in the long run. This is one I rarely see in a prepper garden. Number four, sweet potatoes. Right alongside your potatoes, grow some sweet potatoes. They are also very easy to grow and have a much higher nutritional value than regular potatoes. They can also be stored for long periods of time if they have been properly cured. And I know someone is going to ask, so curing means storing them at about 90 degrees Fahrenheit for around 5 days or so after being picked, and then moving them to a cool, dark, dry place. Another plus here is that just about every part of the sweet potato plant can be eaten. Number five, squash. Okay, this is not one of my favorites. I don't like squash. But hey, when you're hungry, it is what it is. Stored in a cool, dark, dry place, they will last for months due to the hard shell. And aside from being easy to grow, they have a good nutritional value. Number six, garlic. Garlic, I believe, is a must-have due to its high nutritional value and various medicinal properties. And believe it or not, garlic is not that hard to grow and will store well for months. Number seven, cabbage. Like many of the items on this list, cabbage is easy to grow, easy to store, and has a high nutritional value. Additionally, cabbage can also be fermented to store it for even longer. Think sauerkraut. Number eight, carrots. Carrots are another item with good nutritional value that is very easy to grow and stores well. Odds are many of you gardeners already have this on your list, but it's worth mentioning it. Number nine, kale. Here's one many of you may not have thought of. Kale has a very high nutritional value, and it is easy to grow. So easy, in fact, that it is possible to keep it alive and growing late into the fall through the start of winter, and even through winter months under the right monitoring conditions. It can be dried and so stores for extended periods of time. And number 10, herbs, and that is whatever herbs you want. Aside from adding flavor to your foods, they also have many medicinal properties. Once dried, they can be stored for extended periods of time, and many herbs are perennials, which means that they will continue to come back to your garden on their own year after year. Okay, you knew I had one more for you, didn't you? Call it number 11 if you will. Sugar beets. Sugar beets can be grown under a wide variety of conditions, just like potatoes. And since they have a very high concentration of sucrose, that means you can eventually process your own form of rudimentary sugar. Now, how cool would that be? So I hope you found this list helpful. If you have anything you would like to add to the list, please feel free to post it in the comments section down below. It could be very helpful to your fellow prepping community. It could be helpful to me. You never know. A thumbs up would be appreciated, as well as a share if you are able. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and check out some of the other videos. You may find something you like. I hate to ask, but if you wanted to give the channel a tip, there are links for that down below as well. This channel is handled rather roughly by YouTube, who apparently doesn't like this sort of video content. Apparently, it doesn't fit their agenda. And remember, I do have another channel called Coffee Talk, where I do more social and political topics. Check it out if you get the chance. So that being said, as always, stay frosty, folks, and thanks for watching.